Hi everyone, I just wanted to give you a quick update on the Polytunnel. It's now the 10th of May and things are coming along real nicely, so here it goes. As you can see down here, I've got money makers in buckets. They're not really doing a lot at the moment. They were ones that were put in a bit later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep all buckets of tomatoes in buckets along the back, and then along the front, so all down through here, I'm going to have piccolo tomatoes, which I'll show you in a minute. They're not planted out yet, and they will hopefully go up some sort of rope or some, maybe just a cane, I don't know yet. But let's start off here. I bought two grafted chili plants. One is a Brittany, which is a sweet chili. As you can see, it's looking really healthy. Apparently it's 75% more fruit. It's just something I wanted to try this year. I have got some other chili and pepper plants, so they're not quite ready to go out yet. And this one here is a Medina, which is a hot chili pepper. As you can see, flowers are already on there, and if you can see the flowers there, so things are coming along nicely. Here I got a load of Lola Rossa lettuces, which I should be in very soon. Just let them get a little bit bigger. They all look lovely. And the ones along the back are money makers. As you can see here, they've got a flower on. It's another money maker there with a flower on. And here I've got a patio tomato, which is a totem, and that's got its first fruit on. So not bad, it's the 10th of May, so that's really good. Things are going really nicely. And here, a Gardener's Delight. So I think I've got Moneymaker and Gardener's Delight. And I got a bush variety, which are going in the ground, and they're Inca. And I spoke about them before. No flavour at all until you cook them. Once you cook them, the flavour really comes out. Slice them in half, put them on a baking tray. Bit of salt in the oven for 10 minutes, and they are delicious. Right, and my babies this year are my tumbling toms. I've got 16 tumbling tomato plants. The ones at the front here have only just gone in the baskets, so they're still quite small. But the ones you've seen in the last video are now really beefing up and got lots of flowers on. So I don't think it'll be that long until we're actually eating tumbling tomatoes. As you can see, loads all the way along, and then more tomatoes as you go through amongst the cabbages, which I was hoping would be ready. I think they'll be ready in a couple of weeks. There we are, there's a good tumbling tom, really starting to bush out now, and as I said, flowering. So the ones that have been in the longest, about a month or so, are now really flowering, which is good. Down here I've got broccoli, which I was hoping would have been out by now, so I could have had my chili peppers, aubergines and tomatoes in. Obviously I need room for cucumbers, and broccolis are just starting to head up, as are the cauliflowers. You can see that. I don't know if that's going to be much of a head on there, but it'll be enough for a small meal. That one looks nicer. So I've got some cabbage Duncan at the back. They're doing lovely. Through here I got more tumblers. I've left the fleece on this one, but for some bizarre reason that's the only one that's been attacked by whitefly or greenfly. I don't know why, but by keeping that fleece on, which I put on when the frosts were here a couple of weeks ago, is stopping them spreading around the polytunnel. And down here are all my piccolos, what I've got to plant out, but they'll just stay here for the minute. I got 2, 4, 6, 12, 13 piccolos. So like I said, they're all going to run along, come along here. Winter lettuces, which I'm still eating, they're lovely. They're a bit more bitter, I find, a bit more, but nice. Frizzy kale, still eating that. And Cavonero kale, still eating that. If I swing back round and go down this way, I'll show you what I've done. Because I've acquired a greenhouse, here at the bottom where this wood is going across here is where I had my that was all wood chip bark. That was where I had all my shelving. for all my seeds, but I don't need to do that no more because obviously I've got the greenhouse now, so all my staging's in there. So I'll whip you round to the greenhouse now and show you that. Right, and here's the greenhouse. You've got some lovely trees blossoming there. Just want to show you that. I think this year will be the first year I'm going to get fruit on these trees. Bought them a couple of years ago in Lidl's or Aldi, maybe Asda, one of the cheaper shops. They were giving them away at the end of this, you know, late March, when they needed to be planted out. And here we have the greenhouse, which, as you can see, is alive with sprouts, runner beans, beetroot, sunflowers, dwarf French beans, pak choy, cosmos flowers, runner beans, pink lady. They're not doing a lot. Climbing French beans, not a lot of them are germinated. Iceberg lettuce, carrots, earlies, nonce, morelli lettuce, and a round lettuce. I'm not sure which one that is. Runner bean St. George, they're doing fine. Courgettes, nothing's germinated here. Bit strange, I don't know why. Some more French climbing beans, rocket, cauliflowers, more St. George, runner beans, some more tumbling toms. Now these were sprouting up in the greenhouse this year, so I'm presuming they're tumbling toms is what was fallen out of the baskets last year and self-seeded. I don't know if they've come true because they were F1 seeds, but I pricked them out and I'm going to give it a go. So see what happens. Cosmos Sensation flowers and various courgettes, but not a lot's come up there. And pumpkins. Got cucumber market more at the back, which is outdoor cucumber. Courgette or green bush. 6 seeds planted there, look, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only one's come up. So the seeds were old. I don't know if it's old seeds or it's the compost I'm using. There's all the sprouts. They'll be getting planted out soon. Alright, and I'll just take you round and show you a bit more now. Okay, one last bit before I go, and this is just the potato bed. And these are Pentland Javelin. As you can see, they're just coming up. This bed's awful. It's full of weed, bindweed, couch grass, dock leaves. But I thought I'm just going to whack the spuds in, let the spuds grow, and then when I dig up the spuds, I'll dig out all the weeds as well. So there we are, they're coming up nicely. They all look nice and healthy. And in a no dig bed here, we've got rocket. And as you can see the difference between the no dig bed and the clay, the no dig bed ones are romping away. I don't know if that's because they're slightly better, quicker rocket, or the fact it is a no dig bed. And then we'll just come down here, I'll just show you this. This is my garlic bed. Really coming on now since we've had the rain over the last couple of days. That's one bed. And there we are, that's the second bed. All looking really good. And in between there's loads of, I think it's sunflowers that are self-seeded. So I've been pricking them out as well, and hopefully we'll have sunflowers. One last thing, the asparagus. A lot of it I'm letting it go because it didn't look that strong to me. So I've taken a bit, but not a lot. So I want to form a really good root system, so next year it's good. Okay, that's it for now. Hopefully I'll see you soon, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, bye.